Hey YouTube, it's Sandy here. Today is Thursday, and I'm here in Charlotte, North Carolina, and the meteorologists are calling for snow in our area on tomorrow. So I'm in the South in Charlotte, North Carolina, and we're not accustomed to getting snow here. So every year we typically will get one snow, and it's usually just a few inches, if that. Usually it's more like a trace of snow, but this year they're actually calling for 4 inches of snow, which is a lot, and so people are really panicking about the snow. So being from Michigan, I am accustomed to a lot of snow, and 4 inches of snow would not stop anything. But in the South, they're not prepared to handle it, and so there's like no salt or salt trucks or anything like that. They put something called brine down on the roads, but it really doesn't help if we were to get like ice and stuff like that. So everything basically shuts down. The schools shut down, stores, the malls, everything closes when there's snow or even the threat of snow. So like nothing's falling now. It's like 40 some odd degrees outside. But they told us earlier at work today to plan not to come into the office tomorrow because there's the threat of snow. So it's taken very seriously here. So when I got off work today, I went to the grocery store, which I knew what the scene was going to be like because I've been here 8 years, and so every year, usually in January, we go through this one scare a year. So I was over at the grocery store, and I have some clips to share with you to show you just how serious it is. And this was Thursday. It was probably 5 o'clock or so when I was at the grocery store, and the snow is coming Friday night. So we're talking more than 24 hours from now, and the prediction is only 4 inches, the worst case scenario. So basically, I was over there at the grocery store just buying some food so that in the event that we do get some snow, everything closes here, so I wouldn't be able to get out. So I got myself a Savoy cabbage. I love those because they're really green. And then I got some chicken that I have marinating in some jerk marinade. Now I love jerk chicken. They were actually out of chicken wings and chicken breasts. None. So I had to get some drumettes, which I really don't like, but I'm not going to make that much anyway because I can't eat that much jerk. It's too spicy, but I did get some, and I'm going to have that, and I'm going to do a sweet potato with it, and that'll be my food for tomorrow. And then I got myself some, what are these? 15 bean soup mix, which I'll put in the crock pot, and I got some turkey, smoked turkey that I'll do that in. And and I've got food in the house. I'm never like without food, thank God. So I'll be okay. But the crazy thing here is that when everything closes, it's not like it's gonna open right back up. So like I've had times where we've had like a couple inches of snow and been home for 3 days. I mean, like the office is closed and everything. So when this happens, I kind of get prepared for that. And this hasn't happened since I've lived here, but people have told me that in the past they've gotten ice here really bad, and the power was out for as long as a week. So I definitely don't want to get caught with no power and not being prepared. So I have a lot of candles that I keep, and then I like to like power up like my cell phone and my iPad, things like that, just to be as prepared as possible. Obviously if there's no power, there's no heat, and it is, a little chilly, so that could be a problem. But I try to be as prepared as possible. So this is what's going on here now. And there's also been many times where we've gone through this, and the weather forecasters are just talking about all the snow, and people panic and everything, and then it only rains or something like that. That's happened many times as well. So we'll see if it's really going to happen this time, if they got it right, or if this is another one of those false alarms. But we'll see what happens. I always joke that the job that I want next is a meteorologist, because they seem to get it wrong quite often. And I mean, it doesn't seem to be any accountability. It's like they just get back on and just start talking about another storm system coming, just like not even acknowledging the fact that they were wrong that time. So that's the kind of job I'd like, with no accountability. Just say anything and get people all up in a panic, and then just move on to a new topic. So anyway, let's hope that this time they're right, just because people have gone out and bought all this food now, and if they have to go right back to work the next day, that may not be a good thing. So I'm gonna give you updates and let you know how things actually pan out, whether or not we get the snow or not. If we're stuck in the house, I will definitely be coming back on to give an update, because I won't be able to go anywhere. So that's it for my video today. I hope that you are safe wherever you are. I know that they're talking about bad weather across the U.S. and many different states. So hopefully where you are, it is nice weather, and, you know, everybody be safe. Thanks. Bye-bye. Now stay tuned for the clips to see what was going on at the Harris Teeter grocery store today at about 5 o'clock. Bananas are gone. This was where the onions were. All they have was this few of the red onions left, but all of the yellow onions are gone.
Emergency management to prepare.
We feel confident about the people we have in place. One of the very first things that I did as governor, in fact, on New Year's Day, I had a lengthy meeting with the Division of Emergency Management, the people who were there. We talked about all of the potential emergency scenarios that I could face as governor, and we are ready to deal with this.
And as far as the storm headed our way, we'll bring you updates, of course, every 10 minutes in your Weather on the Ones forecast.
Travel is expected to be difficult Saturday into probably Sunday.